Since then, her journey has taken her through LA, Atlanta, and Charlotte, all fueling her creative spirits. She's the author of Love Yours, Unraveling Truth, and most recently, her debut children's book, Tristan.
Long story short, I kid you not.
You want to keep it all the same?
I'm using a fork for sushi, but I kid you not, to answer your question, I had a cousin at the time going to Claflin University. He said, why don't you give Claflin a try? They didn't have psychology as a program. And my mom was like, well, you like to talk. You're a talker. Go into journalism. I'm like, well, dang, this guy. All right, I'll listen to you. I'm only going to give it a try for a second. So I applied to Claflin, literally got in within 2 to 3 weeks. So I wouldn't say better opportunities, but then at the same time, yeah, to answer your question, better opportunities out there in the South. So Atlanta, which was only 3 hours from South Carolina, Charlotte, right there to Miami. I stayed in Miami, but yeah.
And you said that she was in LA.
I lived in LA.
Yeah. You was in digital media, and I know I seen you like years ago.
Yeah.
You was interviewing, doing what I'm doing now, but you was interviewing like celebrities and stuff like that. You was going to different shows and catching people off guard and stuff like that. Can you just tell the audience briefly, like, how was that? Like, how was the feeling of doing that? And
I just had a talk with God literally the other day. Oh my God, I have so much favor in this field of media. Like, I could easily be like, all right, I want to interview this person today or connect with this person today, and literally ask our Father, like, Heavenly Father, connect me with this person. And then it'll be like, I'll get the email, I'll get their number, and then I'll interview them. But it was such a thrill. Like, I loved it. I enjoyed being, in your position of just interviewing people that are getting it, right?
And then once you was in that, you kind of converted into an author, and you made a couple of books. So how is that journey? Like, going from digital media to going into being an author.
The transition. It's beautiful because, once again, in this space that we're in, we're talkers. We love to talk, right? But just to literally put our words into paper and allowing those to actually understand us in another light, in another way, it's beautiful. I love it. And then oftentimes as talkers, we can't really fully reach many people with our language, if that makes sense. Like, for example, there's always a crowd for us. So you may have, I'm trying to put it into the proper context. Like, there's probably a community of people that don't understand the language or understand the words that's coming out of my mouth. Like, they're probably watching this interview and won't understand a thing. But then I'll have an outsource of people that actually understand what's going on in this situation. But actually writing will allow me to not just reach my audience, but your audience and others